Alright guys, so we have successfully cloned our Blue Origin landing page for small screen sizes. Now we just need to make the web page responsive for bigger screen sizes. So let's do that. So first of all, I'm going to create another file inside my source directory. I'm going to call it globalvars.js. And in this file, I'm going to paste an object. So I have created our breakpoints object. We have the SM breakpoint, MD breakpoint, LG and XL for 600 pixels, 900, 1200 and 1600 pixels. And finally we have exported this breakpoints object. So we're going to make this web page responsive section by section. We're going to start with the header section. So let's open up the header.styles file. So let's just go to the header navigation component, and we have to insert a breakpoint here where we have selected all of the direct children, and the direct children are these links. So I'm gonna add a breakpoint, but before that I have to import that object. So import breakpoints from globalvars. And let's add the breakpoints. I need to add the LG breakpoint, which starts from 1200 pixels. And here I need to increase the margin, so I'm going to copy this. And the margin this time will be 2 rem. So let's go more than 1200 pixels. And our link item has now much more space than before. And that's it for the header section. Let's style the page section. Let's go to the page section. Let's just import the breakpoints object. Let's go to the title component. And now let's select the SM breakpoint. Let's change the font size to 7 rem. I will copy this and let's go to the subtitle. And the subtitle font size will be 3 rem. And that's it. And our subtitle is now looking pretty good on bigger screen size. Now let's go to the social media section. This one. So let's open up the social.styles file. And again, let's import the breakpoints. Let's go to the container and select the MD breakpoint. Let's add flex wrap to unwrap. Let's go to the follow text component. I will copy this. I will remove flex wrap and add flex spaces to auto, and margin bottom will be 0 and margin right will be 4 rem. Alright, now we have 2 columns in a single row instead of 2 rows, 1 column. And that's it for the social media section. Now let's make the footer section responsive. So I will close all of the files. Let's open up the footer.styles file. Let's import breakpoints. And again, let's add MD breakpoint to the container. I will copy this. And I'll paste it here. Let's make grid template columns to repeat. And I want to have 3 columns in a single row. So 3, 1 FR. And now we have 3 columns in a single row. Now let's go to the column. And inside this after pseudo selector, we need to add some styles. So breakpoints MD. Now this horizontal line will now be vertical, so height will be now 80% and width will be 0.1 rem. Right will be 0 and top will be 50%. And we need to move this line to the center, so transform translate y -50%. Now it is at the center. Now if I shrink the screen size, you can see this legal column is a separate column, but if I increase the screen size, this legal column should not be a separate column, it should be inside this first column. So let's go to the footer file and let's go to the bottom, and this legal column will only be mounted if isMD is false. So if isMD is false, then I want to render legal column. And we have an error. isMD is not defined. Maybe I haven't used the use MD media query hook. Yeah, that's right. So let's import that. So import use MD media query from hooks / use MD media query, and let's use that hook. Const is MD, and we need to call the use MD media query. And now we don't have the error. I will copy this logic and let's go to the first column. Here after the feather image, I'm gonna paste that here, and this time we want to mount the legal column if isMD is true. So let's see if it works or not. And now you can see that the legal column is inside the first column on bigger screen sizes, and if I shrink down the screen size, now the legal column is now a separate column inside the container. So that's it. Our footer section is now responsive and we have successfully cloned the Blue Origin landing page. You can see it is looking pretty good on every single screen sizes. If you have enjoyed this video series, consider like this video, and in the next video series we're gonna learn about Firebase Firestore, which is a NoSQL database. So if you are interested in learning about Firebase Firestore, consider subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss the next video. Now what to watch next? How about the Xbox landing page clone? I have made an entire video about how to clone the Xbox landing page with React and style components, so you can check that out. I will put the link on the description. So that's it. Stay safe. Goodbye.